Hey everyone, so I'm going to walk you through removing the dash. This is an s14 into 95. Kind of go over where all the mounting brackets are, what needs to be removed, everything you kind of need to know to be able to do this. Checking forms and other videos, they aren't too detailed, so I'm going to try and be as detail oriented as I can with this. This way it makes it very simple if this is the first time you've ever done this. So before you start trying to remove everything, what you'll need to do is get your center console disassembled. I already have, obviously there's no transmission, so I don't have to worry about that. This heater assembly was supposed to be where the gauges are. The kid that owned it before me obviously decided the gauges fit best there instead of putting it where the radio would be. Don't ask, I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove this. It's pretty simple. It's only 2 plugs. Go ahead and take those out. Alright, so I got the climate controls module out. There's actually 3 plugs. These 2 are 2 individual ones, but all these wires I won't need anymore. This is all coming out, so I labeled it so I know I don't need any of those. A bunch more of these I'm sure will come out. Looks like some are for the radio. This is a fuse. I'm not sure, it probably goes to one of these gauges, but so you get that done and then we can move on to removing this cover. Alright, to remove this cover, there's 2 screws on the bottom. There's this one, and then there's that one. So we're going to remove these. This should just come right out. Alright. So now, what we'll need to do is disconnect. There it goes. Is disconnect the cigarette lighter. Alright, now this piece is out. Now that we have that out, I'm going to take these 3 gauges, see if I can pull them out this way, which I can. Beautiful. There's 1. There's 2. Oh. See, I was wondering why this one was not working towards there at the end. Well, it could be because the plug wasn't in. And then we got this one, which I can also disconnect. So now what I'm going to do is label these wires, label the hose, and then this way I know what is what. So now I have my 3 gauges removed, have the wires labeled. Unfortunately, I'll have to do something with this because this is going to look like crap because these gauges aren't going to be here. That's some serious glue in there, but we'll make something. Maybe I'll just end up taking this whole piece out, do 1 panel or something. But so moving on, what we're going to do now is we're going to take this kickboard out, and then we're going to remove the glove box, and then from there we'll walk around and we'll get all the bolts that are holding this in. Alright, to remove this, there should be a screw here, and then also a screw here, and then it just pops out. This one, there is no screws, so I can't show you taking those out. And then it's just 2 clips at the top. There's a clip here, and then a clip here, which go in here and there. So now with that out, we can move to the other side, and we'll get the glove box out. Alright, to remove the glove box, there's a screw here, and then there's a screw on the other side for the hinges. So we're going to remove those. Alright, we got the 2 hinges loose. And then there you go, that's it. There's the heater core, that's all coming out. It's beautiful work of art. Alright, so now it seems that we're going to have to take this metal around the glove box off. So there's a screw here, there's 1 in the corner, and then there's 2 up here. Alright, we got that off. So now what we can do is move on to the rest of them. So right here, this is the passenger side. There should be a bolt here that holds this in, but there isn't because this dash was replaced. another one in here. So you'd have to take this cover off, the vent cover. It just literally pops right out. So now what we can do is up on the top for the defrost is another cover. It literally just snaps in and snaps out. And as you can see, there's one on this side, and then there's also another one. Another bolt on that side. None in the center, which is nice. So let's see if we can't get those out. So it seems easiest to do this from outside of the car. And there we go. Easy enough. Now that we're on the driver's side, look again. This vent, there's no hole, no mountain point. On this side there is. Luckily, there's actually one here. So, at least I had multiple. Alright. Now that that one's out, let's see if it moves. It's getting there. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is take out the gauge cluster. This is looking up. There's a bolt here, and there should be one there, but there isn't. So let's see if we can get this one. Alright, so got that one out. There we go. Let's pop out from underneath. There's two brackets. Two brackets, one here, one here. Take this out. And there we go. Now we have one screw there, a screw at the top, and another screw there. Now, when I first got this car, I didn't notice this. Not until I was driving one of my friends around, and he's like, but why does it say kilometers per hour? I'm like, what are you talking about? This is a JDM gauge cluster. I had no idea. Let's start with this one. That one. Get down in here. Get that one. Aha! Skills, bitches. Alright, so now that we got those out, it just pulls right out. To undo the plugs, but let's see if we can get it turned around. So these are all the plugs. So when you're removing these plugs, there's two tabs. There's one on either side. So don't think you're just going to hit one and actually get it to come out. Because you're going to be fighting with it. So you got to squeeze from both sides to get them to come out, which is different. Oh, that one should be fun. Look at that. Not like putting a light bulb right next to it. Oh, fuck. That sucked. Alright, so now I can take this out. This is pretty cool. So next, what I'm going to have to do is take out that bolt and that one so I can separate it from the center console here. Alright, that one isn't doing much. Alright, maybe I should just take this whole fucking center console out, huh? Come on. Just get in the hole. Thank you. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Fucking gunk. Oh, get out of here. Oh my god, this is so hard. Alright. Let's rip the e-brake. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. Alright. Cool. More wires. This is probably for the automatic transmission, which this car was converted. And a good way to tell, actually, if you're ever curious, you have to cut the brake pedal. So that's one way to tell. If you're not sure, if the kid's like, no, it was always manual, man. If it's cut, and it was converted. Or if it's sticking out all the way over to here, then it was probably an automatic. Get these vents out of here somehow. Oh, fucking yank it out, man. There you go. Alright, so let's remove the bracket for the hood popper. My last 240, this thing was broken and it sucked so bad trying to open the hood. So ended up just doing hood pins. Wasn't ghetto ass hood pins, so I didn't feel too safe with it, but what's holding this in? Mother trucker. Alright, so we're working on getting this out. What we need to do is pop out this cover. And then this will allow the dash to move forward. If you leave those in there, there's hooks here on the side, and then it grabs. Same with the other side. So now that we have that out, now we can finagle this and get the dash out. Alright, so we got the dash almost completely out. Something pretty interesting. We'll go to the other side, check it out. Oh, make sure you have someone to help you with this, because this was not fun. Alright, there's the dash. It's beautiful. Work of art, truly. Alright, so something, and this could be why it was replaced, because the fucking airbag went off. So, which is interesting, because there's no front end damage that's noticeable. I mean, they could explain why you did 2 black fenders and a black bumper, but the hood seems okay. I guess there was a little bit done here. I haven't noticed any. Oh. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess maybe it took a little impact there, huh? Alright. So this is dash. So what we can do is we can strip all this off of it, all the ductwork. That can all come out. All this. Now, what I was thinking about trying to do is using this area in the car to relocate all the fuses, the ECU, and to stuff it all up in here. Because all this coming out, you know, the heater cores. Obviously, the busted airbag, can't do anything with that. My wife will be happy to know that her side never had an airbag. So yeah, all this is coming out. But what I wanted to do potentially was use that area for where the airbag would come out. Make it like a trap door to get to all the fuses and everything. So seeing as there's metal there, I might be able to actually do that, which would be pretty freaking sweet. So I found what seems to be a data plug underneath the dash here, which is good because I can reuse that for the V8. I was gonna buy one, but I'm glad I didn't. So that concludes the dashboard removal on the S14. Stay tuned where we're gonna go through all the wiring, the heater core, all this removal. Post in the comments below. Let us know what you think. If you want to see anything, you need more information. Otherwise, subscribe, hit that like button, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.